What's up, YouTube? Jeff back again today on the very exciting Samsung video for you guys. And today we're talking about the big Galaxy S24 Ultra update. Unless you've been living under a rock, you know the update dropped earlier today. I actually was one of the first people to make a video about it around 1 in the morning here, Arizona time. And I've had all day to spend with it, so I have some impressions about the camera, battery life a little bit, but I mean, it's only a day, so I don't have a lot to say about that. But I'll talk about it a little bit. And some of the other things I've noticed about the phone so far in the process of using the update. Before we get started, I want to thank my son, Jonathan. We've always got some dinosaurs to hang out in the video. Today we have this T-Rex and this T-Rex. We've got two of them, one on either side. We always appreciate him. Also want to remind you guys, if you haven't yet checked out my website, check it out. Sign up for the newsletter. We are doing mystery boxes once again for the Galaxy Z Fold 6 and Z Flip 6 on August of this year or July, depending on when Samsung does release the device. We will be doing the mystery boxes. Sign up and details will be coming this Monday, February 26th, of course. S24 boxes, we're almost done shipping those. For those of you who are new to the channel, we send out a free mystery box with a case, cleaning kit, desktop phone stand, other randomly assorted goodies for those who pre-order through our Samsung affiliate link during the Samsung pre-order period. Check out the links below if you guys want to sign up for that. So the update rolled out. Just to remind you guys, I'll show you really quickly the version number that I got. Go down here to software update. Oh, and it doesn't say, oh, download and install. Well, I don't have an update waiting here because actually what I did after I got my update is I did a full factory reset. This is something I usually do, but here is the version AXB7, February 1st, 2024 security patch. I usually like to reset my phone sometimes if I get a big update, kind of restore. It does some good, especially if you notice any hiccups out of the gate. But this is the version. It's around 700 megs, depending on where you are. The version of the phone that I actually have, the one I got from, this one right here, I got from Puerto Rico that I imported. That one actually is running AXB9 for the build number. So it is different depending on the region. People are getting it in Europe, across the world. It's pretty much rolling out everywhere as of now. So it contains a number of fixes. The one big fix that I talked about in the video earlier that everyone had been waiting for is the screen mode with the vividness toggle. So if you go in here and you have vivid on and go to advanced settings, not only can you adjust the white balance, which you could do before, you can also adjust the vividness. You have 3 different options. This was basically the default before. This is slightly more vivid, kind of looks like the S23 Ultra. And then this is even more saturated, which is just a little too much for me, so I've kept it in the middle. Now, there is a problem that I've noticed a couple of people have had with getting this to work after the update in some of my comments. There are 2 features that if you have them turned on, you won't notice the vivid toggle. So if you turn on Eye Comfort Shield and you go in here, you'll notice that the vividness toggle is missing, and you can see white balance can be only adjusted when Eye Comfort Shield is off. That also means that the vividness toggle will also not be available. You can only choose between regular vivid and natural in that case, which kind of makes sense because of what the Eye Comfort Shield's doing. Knock the T-Rex over there. And then the same thing goes for adaptive color tone. This adjusts the colors and white balance based on the ambient lighting conditions to make colors appear more natural in different circumstances. So if you turn this on, same thing, you go in here, you're not going to see it. But you do have this question mark kind of explain to you why it's not working. But once you turn it off, you're going to go back there, it's going to be there, and you'll be able to adjust your vividness. So that's something I've noticed from a lot of people, an issue they've been having. Some people said they didn't see it right out of the gate when they download the update. That's probably the reason why. So just wanted to point that out. Otherwise, overall performance has been pretty good. I'm starting to think that on this titanium gray 1 terabyte model I have, unlocked Samsung US model, I might have like maybe a display issue or something. I've still noticed a lot of like touch response, like where I touch an icon, it doesn't open immediately. I haven't noticed that on my other phones, the one I imported here. I haven't noticed it on that one. I also have another US unlocked model, which is an orange one that I've been using, and it doesn't seem to happen there. This is the one I put my main SIM in, and so maybe I'm just overhyping it, but let me know if you guys are still having issues. I feel like the update fixed it on the other ones, and I've had no issues there, but maybe I'm just exaggerating. So let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. Any issues with touch response lag? I mean, I'm curious if other people are having that issue. Otherwise, performance has been good. Battery life, I haven't noticed any huge changes. I'm at 57% here. It's 544. I haven't used it super heavy because I've been teaching today, but pretty similar to what I was getting before. It's too early to say on battery life. The camera is the other really big thing, right? So I did some zoom tests, and a couple low light tests. And what I will say, with the zoom test I did, here's one I did with 1, 3, 5, and 10. And the 5 and 10 look infinitely better than they did in the previous update, particularly the detail on the 10x zoom. This is 10x zoom. The detail on the palm tree, you can actually see, you know, there's really not much noise in the individual like leaves on this palm tree, which is pretty awesome. I mean, on the previous one, it was super dark when you did 10x zoom, and there was also a lot of noise. So that's really impressive. I think the 5 is improved a little bit as well. I have heard some complaints over on Twitter, a couple of other Samsung people I follow who cover Samsung software, saying there's some issues with the 3X, perhaps having some darkness issues. So I'll be testing that as well. I did another one here indoors with this vase, whichever vase or vase, whichever you prefer. 1, 3, 5, 10. You can see once again, the detail is just outstanding. Very, very clear at 10x. So they improved that a lot. It seems like they've also added some extra brightness in the right spots in night mode. So your night mode should be improved. Of course, some people like the more true to life, darker tones in their night mode shots. So if you like that, you may not like it. Of course, whenever it's all about, you know, computational photography, the changes they make to the software algorithms, not always going to be to everyone's liking. It's just trying to appease the most people possible. It's not really possible to do what they did with the vivid mode to make the auto camera shoot in exactly the way you like in terms of the algorithm. Now you can play with something like Expert Raw and kind of dial it in a little bit, but those are kind of my initial thoughts. I'll do some follow-up testing as well on video, things like that. Let me know what you guys have noticed on the pictures. Let me know if you're happy with the vividness mode, any issues with lag, etc. Like I said, I'm curious to know in the comments below. Again, check out the website if you guys want to sign up for the Mystery Box newsletter, so you know when we do the mystery boxes for the future phones, including the S25 next year. Appreciate you guys checking out this video. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks a lot for watching.